The process of me making Good Kid, Mad City was just really reflect on the self-portrait of myself, but still finding a way to make it universal where everybody else can understand it. I want to keep it original like I've been doing, as far as keeping my sound and keeping the content, but just up in the game of adding a little bit more storytelling in it. I think what everybody liked about Section 80 was the stories. And me getting up to this level is just taking pieces and niches from each individual part.
And everything I hope, bitch, nigga, weed. Pockets on Kelly Price, back when it was 95. Why you strapping you? We got you back when it's uncircumcised. Write a rap on how we just react when shiny get this fight. Give you everything you slide to your hood 3,000 times. So what's good? I'm looking for a pedicure.
My first reaction, I didn't even have a reaction because I swore I wasn't gonna win. Like I was talking over when they said my name. If they caught that on camera, you see me talking over that. Somebody had to urge me to say you won. I think it's a first. I was honored just off the fact I was a student of the game. Still is a student of the game of Jay, Nas, and Kanye. My boy Cole was up there, and just the fact people chose a new generation to continue their progress is a great feeling. I was rooting for Cole. I was rooting for just one of us just to get up there, just off the fact we both students of them cats that was competing with, and for the world to recognize that's a great feeling. Lets me know that they're secure with hip hop, continuing the legacy of content and actual lyrics. That was my whole point again, MCA. I want to keep it organic and original. That's somebody I listen to. A lot of people get major situations and major debuts and change their whole style and want to go to a more, I want to say, broad, appealing commercial field. I want to go even more in depth with the story that I've been talking about. So I grabbed somebody like MCA to elaborate on the story that I've been, telling since Kendrick Lamar EP. The only way he knows how. And being in the studio with him was just, it's like confirmation of success with me. Somebody I've been looking up to for years, and he's actually in the lab listening to my ideas and I bet you just threw the idea in the air and he just, did what he knows best. That's kill that mic and talk about some real stuff. I work for Quik, Corrupt. Alright, let's go say Corrupt. Knocked out to a Dre, Quik. I think the world ready for that one. Man, Quik will be crazy. After my release, I'm sure I'm gonna be on tour. I'm gonna be out the States, I'm gonna be in Europe, promoting over there. Appreciate everybody. That's what I want to say. It's been a long time coming. Everybody on Two Dope Boys, everybody that logged on to that site, the whole staff. Y'all been holding me down since day one. Just the people, the people can't. They gotta understand not to let hip hop die. And I say that to say this: they make him break. The artists of the day, and they're the biggest critics to where everybody wants to be an A&R instead of just a listener. My advice is not even for the rappers, for people that consider themselves underground listeners. They have to stop being A&Rs. That world has to actually buy albums. That world has to buy albums. Underground has to buy albums. Underground is so critical, but at the same time, you need to look in the mirror. These people that's been, consider themselves as liking content and lyrics, you need to look in the mirror and say, do I buy albums? Remember that. Don't let these great artists fall. People that's want to have content, want to have lyrics, and something to say. Underground. Don't let it fall. Don't let it die. Because we're our worst critics and our worst enemies at the end of the day. Not the mainstream. No. The underground. They assume that a Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole, or Quik supposed to cross over. No. We're bringing that world to us.
Yeah.
So when I do a song like Swimming Pools and it's, you know, approaching the top 10 record, it's not just a song about anything. That song actually has content. But at the same time, I found that balance, you know, to understand what works, you know, to the person that don't think the way I do, and that's melodies, you know, and having that balance and understand that, but still staying true to myself. So what happens is I didn't go over the top and made a super pop record that nobody can identify me with. I made a record that fit, you know, the medium, but still represent myself, bringing that world to us, you know, and yeah, it works. Not only it works, you know, for people who don't know Kendrick Lamar, but it works for me staying true to myself. I'm giving you a whole story about my life of being inside a household, people influenced by drinking, and they influenced me to be a drinker. People always ask the questions why I don't do drugs like that. Well, that was one of the stories, and it gets deeper than that within the album. Yeah. Underground.